Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still. And will haunt you forever as it haunts all men.
What else do I know about her?
Oh, many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marquese, and eventually, the principal advisor to Marie Lalita, Queen of Seren, modern day Selacre. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
Draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under her long slender form like this, dwarfed. The past is a silo of sadness fermenting. You should keep away.
Okay. What else? Was she smart?
She was terribly smart. Women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A similar grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state, a scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory. Or what remains of it.
Terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
No! Was there something bad about her? I want to know.
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Theriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaign she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from inessential rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Greece were problematic as well. The centers were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde. The blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Santa Mare Interregnum. She looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well. Very, very well. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her.